Hey, good day, comic book lovers. This is He Got Issue 6810. Gonna try to give you guys a quick comic haul. I don't like to do too long of videos as I stated before, but we're gonna blow past that. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I definitely did. I actually got approved for my third house I'm looking to buy, so very excited about that. So they actually made my weekend. I got to spend time with my daughters, and we had a good time, kind of in celebration. I had a little wine, we had some champagne, they had some little Welch's juice, and we all toasted up to some new chapter in our life. I've been home for a while now, but this house right here is going to be like my retirement home. So I'm not immediately moving into it. It's a great house. It's probably one of the hugest houses I ever bought. But I got some additions I want to do to it. And I love it. I got my plans for it, but that's here nor there. Again, we're here to talk about comics. I just want to share a bit of story for you guys. Okay, so that's part one. Part two. Right now, I got a couple comic books I'm trying to sell. There's a few books out there that I'm very interested in, and these ones I'm about to show you guys are either up for sale on eBay, or you guys can hit me up in the messenger or comments. Let me know if you're interested. Just pick claim and the title. And then we can talk prices or tell me what your offer may be, either on Instagram or something. So I have two copies of this one. One sold today on eBay, but I have the run of 1 through 3, and so 1, 2, 3. Those are for eBay currently for sale. You can check me out. My eBay seller name is Camp CAMP 4097. And if you guys are interested, again, if you want to get on eBay or we can talk something out, just let me know. I have the Origin of Vision up for sale as well. It's not on eBay, but I really want the full first appearance of him versus the Origin. So not willing. I know I could have both, but I'm just not willing to keep this one. If I could part with this one to get the one I really want, then I'm willing to do so. You guys know I'm into black and reds, and the cover is like really black, really red, so, or vice versa, how you look at it. So that's the book I really want. So I'm willing to get rid of that one, or willing to part with that one. We got Gwenpool, Holiday Special #1, J. Scott Campbell art, Deadpool variant, however you want to look at it, Midtown Comics variant. Nothing big. It just, again, it's some bigger books that I'm looking for. Strain #1. Hopefully I'm getting a glare off you guys. I'm sorry. So we're gonna get rid of that one. We're gonna part with that one. I wanted to read it, but then I started watching the TV show, so I just didn't never crack it open. So it's unread, and it's been back and board the whole time. Told you guys before, I'm not a huge fan of Superman, so definitely willing to part with those. I have 2 copies of this one I'm willing to part with. 1 copy. You guys will get the better of the 2 copies, hands down. There's nothing wrong with either of them, but I just have 2 copies, and I don't really need 2 copies of that one. Some Adam Hughes artwork here, and I believe it's a Joker appearance. Well, I'm not sure it's Adam Hughes. I don't see the AH anywhere up here, but Catwoman 75, Joker on the cover. I just told you guys before when I first showed this, I don't like the little monster in the corner, so willing to part with that. Some more X-23 stuff. This is her first appearance in a test tube. Willing to part with this. Again, you guys got offers in mind, just let me know. I'm not looking to break anybody. I told you guys before, I'm never the type to, if I sell something, it's not to break anybody's pocket. And this one right here, I know most of you guys like, are you really willing to sell this one? Well, yeah, like this book's been great in my collection. But I'm ready, I'm willing to part with it. This is the first full appearance of Darkseid. And again, there's just other books I see myself owning, and I'm willing to part with a few of these. This, by no means, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of, you see the Browning in it. There's a couple dings. There you go. So, but again, when I keep my books, I take care of them. I'm not the first owner of this one, unfortunately. As you guys can, I picked the sticker. I use these stickers when I catalog my book, so that way you know the difference. So I didn't do this. I'm not the first owner of this book. But I'm willing to part with those books so far. There's a few more I have on eBay. But again, if you guys see anything in my collection that you may be interested in, I may not have spoken on, in this video. You can go back through, check some of my old videos out, and let me know there if you guys are interested in some books, because from buying this third home, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I am so motivated to get in, get settled, and get my comic book wall going. Even though, like I said, I'm not moving into it immediately, but I plan to. When I move from here, like I said, I'm in the military, I'm leaving. I'm moving some of my stuff to that home because that's where it's gonna stay, and it's gonna be where it's gonna be. As close to my daughters too. It's in the same city as my daughters, so that's another reason I bought it in that current location. But yeah, so I know that'd be my home I go to. I can take them to instead of trying to drive back here, in which I stay 2 hours away from them. So instead of driving 2 hours there, 2 hours back, I drive 2 hours there. I can go stay in the home that weekend with them. They got their own spot, got their own setup, their own room. Keeps me from dealing with, nighttime hazards on the road. But again, that's not here nor there. I'm just sharing right now. So I apologize, and I'm going to get into this all. So starting with independent books, but these are for sale. You guys got comments or interested, want more photos or anything, let me know. I started my independent books first. So I've been not seeing a lot of hype about this book, but I know you guys know that I like black and reds in my comics. I seen that this comic here sold out, and I was like, "Whoa, I missed the boat on this," initially. So this is an eBay buy. I still got this for like $3, plus shipping. Shipping like $2. I pay like $6 total, which is okay. It just my local comic shops didn't have it. But it's Kill or Be Killed #1 by Image Comics. When these guys get together, it's always a good show. So it's pretty much how the title sounds. The guy here, he has to kill. From the story I read, from the online reading, or otherwise he would be killed. I believe some of his family members would be killed. So that was a very interesting story. I sent Undisputed Frost a copy as well, because I like his reviews on comics. Pretty much has the same taste in some certain comic books when it comes down to that. Next I have Red One. I've been seeing this book everywhere, like every comic book store I wanted to, and it could be one of two things. Either it's not a good, I thought I wanted to. It could be either not a good book and nobody's buying it, or it's just they got a high, print rate. Either way, I was like, I've been seeing it a lot. I like black and reds. I told you guys before, so like I can't pass it after seeing it. I got it for cover, but this is Red One, artwork by Terry and Rachel Dotson, and basically the character on the cover is she's British or some other country spy, but she's basically America's #1 spy. That makes sense. So she's sent back in time to 1975 or something like that, and she's going to be America's #1 spy versus somebody who's American born, American bred, if that makes sense. So I like Terry Dotson. I like Rachel Dotson's artwork anyway, black and reds. So I was like, hey, I done seen it enough, can't pass on it. Might as well grab it. The review or the information I got so far is from online, but I still plan to read both of those books. I think that's all my independents I have. So going into Marvel, I like going to Marvel usually up front. I got 2 copies of these just because I thought the sketch was pretty neat, I guess I should say. There's a color variant or the color original cover of this comic book of Amazing Spider-Man 16. But I just thought the black and white one was pretty awesome. So, and it's pretty much like comic book art by the Blueprint Design. I don't know if you guys can see it in the video or not. But, again, I thought it was pretty neat. I've been collecting a lot of Black Cat covers anyway. So I figured, hey, why not a Black Cat Venom? Which I thought was pretty cool with this current background here. So, hey, it was real. I bought it from... was it Aspen that sold this? No, Comic Exposure. So 2 copies. One's for trade if you guys are for trade or for buying too. So I got a couple comic books that have multiple copies and usually just for trade. Anyway, or to sell. So, or I keep 2 of them because I like having 2 sometimes, or whatever. Next up, so I got some Greg Horn here. Miss Marvel, Secret Invasions, and I just thought this was a beautiful cover. All right, that really was a cover by. You guys know I'm a Captain Marvel / Miss Marvel Carol Danvers fan anyway. So this was a very easy purchase. I got this. Also, I was in Tennessee, and I wish I would have showed it beforehand. Like I said, I had a lot of books, and some of them I realized I've never shown to you guys, so I'm trying to catch up. Beautiful cover. Great job, Greg Horn. Cover by only. Not too interesting in the story when it comes to the Secret Invasions. I mean, you can pretty much look on YouTube and find out the whole storyline. So, but love Miss Marvel. I like Greg Horn's work also, so I bought that. Keeping with some Miss Marvel theme stuff here. This is the Amazing Spider-Man King Size Annual number 16, and this was Monica. God, I forgot her last name. Jack Fast. She became a Mrs. Marvel at some point, but most of her powers are more electronic or electrical based, and energy, manipulation just as well. But dang, I can't remember her name. So that sucks. But I thought she was a Ms. Marvel. Like I said, I'm a fan of Ms. Marvel in general, so I've been trying to track down the first appearance of each Ms. Marvel character. Not really. She was Captain Marvel, excuse me. So I'm working on that kind of collection bit. So just let you guys know. So I got Carol Danvers. I have her now, Monica. Will I get one of Marvel or anything like that too? I might do it, but I just bought this because I was interested about who this character was, because I just haven't. No, I don't know all the Captain Marvel stuff. But this is her right here too, just to give you guys kind of what she looks like at present day. Ignore the sticker. I did not pay $10 for this comic book. This was a $3 comic. But this is the lady here. Is her here, and she took another name. I might have to put that description in the comments too. This is kind of on the fly video. I'm home for lunch. And so I figured now I can do my videos when I come home. It'll save me some time in the afternoons to kind of, do all things I need to do to get ready for work at night as well. So, bought this because I've been seeing a lot about the Ultimates, or reading a lot about the Ultimates, and I figured we might as well go pick up their number 1. But this is the Ultimates number 1 variant, Terry Dodson and Rachel Dodson artwork. So, always a fan of Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, and now I get to read about another Captain Marvel character. Going back to some Greg Horn. I should have put this with the other one, but oh well. I thought you guys were mad. But this is Elektra number 3 by Marvel Knights. And Greg Horn did his artwork. He also signed it down here in the corner. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell, but happy to own this one. I didn't have anything with Elektra on the cover. Sorry about that. There we go. About the wrinkles in the bag. I haven't changed bags on this. It was just in a long box, and I just plucked it out. And I was surprised it had a signature on it. So, but yeah, I am a fan of Elektra, especially from from the original comic books when she first came out, to the movies, to the TV show, and again, I just never had anything with her on the cover, so fix that, and I figured Greg Horn would be the man to do so. This is not the nude variant. There's another variant of this number 3, which is called the nude variant, and basically in a 3-panel spread in the book, she's like topless. She has like a bra on, a bikini or something in this one, so nothing to trip over. Just if you guys bought this, there's 2 variants of it, or 2 different things of it. Next, oh man, I was so happy to pick up this one. This was in the same long box as that one. And I was just going through, like I said, I was just plugging out stuff, and I was like, oh shit, look at this. And I was super excited, man. But this is the first appearance of Rocket Raccoon in comics. This is his overall second appearance. But this is the Incredible Hulk, number 271. And he's just an interesting little mouthy character. And I find him funny from the TV shows. And when I found this in the box, it's in great shape, man. Just give you guys kind of a once over of it. If it zooms. Focus. See, boom. There we go. Well, there's a little tick right there, but I mean, whatever. You guys can't tell that my lighting's kind of bad, but it's not browning. It's some browning, but it's not horrible. But overall, clean copy, man. I think I paid $10 for it. So, Wasn't mad at all. So, moving on. It may be the end of my Marvel run. Yep, that is all of my Marvel books. So, starting off with my DC, I got some Adam Hughes here for Catwoman, but I like the fact that Zatanna's on the cover. If it zooms. And I thought she looks amazing in this too. It's black and red too, so guys, I enjoyed it. But have not read this. I've been working on my Catwoman run, so to speak. Probably won't get them all, but I kind of want 1 through 100 just because. Just like a good goal to work on, I guess. Especially the Adam Hughes stuff. So Adam Hughes. So forget the 1 through 100. Not trying to confuse you guys. I'm sorry, but I'm really trying to get the Catwoman stuff that Adam Hughes worked on. Some of the Zatanna stuff too, because I really enjoy his artwork. So yeah. All right. The next one. This is for you, Ark. I finally found a copy of Supergirl #1, Michael Turner. I was super excited for this. I think I paid $5 to $6 for this. Okay, it wasn't no more than $7. I know for sure. And real clean copy, man. This is actually, I thought this. I know I seen it on your wall. I seen the sketch, and I thought it was like, okay, cover, but this is actually a very lovely artwork. I like the reds in the background, I like the cape, I like the hair. I mean, I thought from actually seeing it in person, this is a much better book than I thought it was. So, Art, thank you. Actually, from like I said, watching your videos, you inspired me to purchase this book, and I'm happy to own it, man. Being honest about it. All right, so this is about to wrap up my haul, but what I got to tell you guys is this. So I showed some of these before, if I got them all together. I don't think I do. But let me see. So okay, the other week I showed you guys that Aspen effed up. I showed this on Instagram. Aspen effed up. So in my last haul video, I showed you guys these. These are the two I bought, paid, seen it come out my bank account. I was good to go. So, okay. I ordered another pack, just one pack of the same thing, or set. So in my opinion, I suppose I've only gotten those two and these two. Hopefully you with me. So a total of 4 books. Alright. Alright, so if you're with me so far, there's 3 copies of that one. Whatever. What ended up coming was 2 of those and additionally all of these. So I'm up here like, oh shit. That's a bunch of Harley. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular covers or variant covers from Michael Turner. 2 sketches, right? So today, I come home. I've been going all weekend, and I got a couple of packages on my door. I got another CGC short box. I put my CGC books in. 2 books I ordered. One was the Supergirl I showed you guys. No, it wasn't. It was crap. I forgot now. It wasn't the Supergirl. It was the Kill or Be Killed, and one of these other books I just showed you guys. Can't damn remember now. But and I had this other box on my doorstep. So I'm like, oh crap. So I get that in, another one of those. I don't know a better way to put it. Some pictures like this, and then I get, of all things, a book. So I have a pudding pack. I have a pudding pack plus 2, 4, 6, 7 copies of the other one and 3 copies of the sketch. So the pudding pack is about to go on eBay this evening because I don't need to keep it. I don't. I got enough copies of the ones I wanted. I wanted 2 copies of this because I wanted 2 copies just in case one gets messed up or whatever. I love the sketch, so I did order one of those. So 2 of these are for sale, 1 whole pudding pack, and I'm selling all these minus. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are getting sold, or 4 as individuals. 2 I'm keeping. 1 of these I'm keeping. 2 are being sold. With 1 with a pudding pack, and I guess 1 individually or whatever. I figured it out. But I'm not keeping all these Harleys, man. I love Harley, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to multi-copy Monday, I don't need that many. I really don't. So, but guys, that's my haul. So, I guess if I'm picking top 3 books, I still got to do it. In my opinion, this one will always be the better copy of the variants from Mike Attorney, just because it's my thoughts and my opinions in my video. So, Supergirl, and God, what else can be a top book for my top 3 for this one? Hey, gotta do it. Rocket Raccoon. I know it looks weird, and the hook looks ugly as crap. Besides Supergirl, man, but so those are my top 3 books from this haul. And again, it's He Got Issues. Thank you to all my new subscribers for stopping by, checking out my videos, hitting that big red button. I do appreciate it. I tell you guys that every time, and I absolutely mean it. Again, like I said before, if you guys are new, I don't know which videos you may have not watched, but I am moving soon. So I'm downsizing my collection. I'm only buying books that I really, really want. And pretty much anything else is for sale or for trade. So if you guys seen anything that you may be interested in, let me know. Again, because I do have to / want to downsize my comic book collection to only what I am going to either rotate on my comic book wall or just going to be up there from now until to my dying day of me deciding not to be interested in comic books anymore, which I don't see. But yeah, man, again, thank you for watching. This He Got Issues. You guys enjoy your week. I'll talk to y'all later.